Title: Shadows of the Night. The night was alive with laughter and the sounds of music pumping through the old, oak-paneled mansion that served as the venue for the Halloween party. Rodger and Julie, best friends since childhood, navigated their way through a throng of costumed revelers. Julie's golden hair glimmered under the dim lights, her blue eyes sparkling with excitement, while Rodger, dressed as a dapper vampire, wore a wide grin that illuminated his face. As the clock approached midnight, the air grew thick with an eerie chill. Suddenly, laughter turned to screams as an unnatural darkness swept through the mansion. Shadows twisted and morphed, revealing grotesque, clawed figures. Their friends vanished one by one, taken by the demons lurking in the corners of the room. Rodger and Julie watched in horror, their hearts racing as the nightmares broke free from the shadows, ripping apart their world in mere moments. With a sudden burst of adrenaline and resolve, they found themselves standing amidst wreckage, the echoes of their friends' last screams haunting them. Panic mingled with fear, but deep in their hearts, they knew this wasn't the end. It was merely the beginning. "We can't let this happen to anyone else," Rodger declared, his dark brown eyes filled with determination. "We have to hunt them down." Julie nodded, her spirit unyielding despite the fear that clung to her like a shadow. "We need to learn everything we can about these creatures. If they took our friends, they can be stopped." With that, an unspoken pact was forged between them. They would not rest until justice was served. The next morning, they dove into research. They spent countless hours at the library, poring over ancient texts, folklore, and anything that could give them information about demons and other supernatural beings. Julie, ever the detail-oriented strategist, began to compile notes, while Rodger practiced his combat skills at the local dojo, blending martial arts with the knowledge they gained. Their investigation led them to the town's forgotten library, a place rumored to house secrets from centuries past. There, hidden beneath the dust of so many years, they discovered a weathered tome. "The Compendium of Shadows," Rodger whispered, his fingers trembling as he opened it. As they read, they learned about the different kinds of demons, their weaknesses, and how to banish them. Among the pages was a map, leading them to an old graveyard where rituals were said to bring forth the dark entities. At dusk, they entered the graveyard, armed with makeshift weapons, a crossbow Julie had crafted from scrap wood, and a silver dagger Rodger had managed to forge after countless attempts. As they walked between the tombstones, fog rolled in, wrapping around them like a shroud. The atmosphere grew heavier, their breaths came out in clouds, and heartbeats echoed in their ears. Suddenly, the ground rumbled, and the dark forms of demons began to rise, eyes burning with malice. Rodger and Julie stood back to back, adrenaline pumping through their veins. The first demon lunged, its claws sharp and glistening. With quick reflexes, Rodger ducked, rolling to the side as Julie released a bolt from her crossbow, hitting the creature in the heart. "Now, together," Rodger shouted as he tackled another demon approaching from the left. They fought with vigor, combining their strength and agility, each blow intended not just to defend but to avenge the friends they had lost. Hours felt like mere minutes as the battle raged on, but one by one, they began to overcome the dark forces. Finally, as the last demon fell, a hush settled over the graveyard. Breathing heavily, they looked at each other, their eyes reflecting the triumph and sorrow of their shared journey. "We did it," Julie whispered, still shaking with the adrenaline of battle. "But it's not over. There are more out there." Rodger nodded, pride swelling in his heart. "As long as we stand together, we can face anything." He looked out at the moonlit horizon, where an aurora of possibilities danced in the night sky. I guess we're not just friends anymore. We're hunters now. With newfound purpose igniting their spirits, Rodger and Julie set forth into a world sheathed in shadows, ready to battle the remnants of darkness that lingered. They were determined to protect others from the horrors they had faced and forged their legend together as they hunted the creatures that slipped through the shadows of night. And so their adventure began, two brave souls united against the encroaching darkness of the unknown.